Make sure to stick around to the end of the video. I'll be announcing the winner for the Weaponized Rick Funko Pop Chase. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Today we're going to be talking about Frozen 2, which the first Frozen was hugely successful. Not only was it a very popular movie with very catchy songs, it made a ton of movie at the box office. So to nobody's surprise, they're making a sequel, but I'm honestly surprised that it came out 6 years after the first film. I thought they might have fast-tracked it. So we'll see how it performs this weekend in theaters. But this movie takes Anna, Elsa, Sven, Olaf, and Kristoff on an adventure to find the origins of Elsa's powers, as well as trying to save Arendelle on the way. I was looking forward to the movie. I really enjoyed the first movie. It's a really good Disney animated film. And so I was curious to see all of the characters that I love in a new story once again. And while I do think I enjoy the story of Frozen 2 much more than the first story, there's times where the story isn't executed very well. But there is a lot of things that I did enjoy about Frozen 2. The animation looks really great. It's more detailed in this movie. There's a lot more colors to work with. They're in a different setting compared to just completely being in snow and ice all the time. There's a lot more bright colors throughout the movie. There is a water horse that looks great. There's these big earth giants that are really detailed. They're in this forest that has newer characters that we see from the trailers, and their outfits and surroundings, everything just looks different from the first film. And I really did appreciate the animation because the first film did a lot of different things that I loved, and I want to see how the second film kind of upped that a little bit, and the animation just looks great. I don't have any problems with the animation. It looks beautiful. Olaf, once again, is very funny. He considers himself to be a little more mature in the second film. He has a lot of questions about life and what's the meaning of it and just different questions. So seeing him kind of, be a little more mature and ask these questions, it's really funny. Josh Gad is great as Olaf. He provides a lot of humor in there. There's these other little creatures throughout the movie that are adorable. All the new additions really work, from Sterling K. Brown's character to this little newt, it looks like. There's a lot of different things that are added to the movie, and it just adds to the fun of Frozen 2. Anna and Elsa once again have that struggling relationship after the events of the first movie. You would hope that their relationship has grown a little bit, but Elsa is still hiding things from Anna and not telling her. And so that puts a strain on the relationship. Anna wants Elsa to really open up, but Elsa has just such a hard time, and she is so stubborn and selfish at times. She doesn't want people to help her. There's a lot of moments of like, I have to do this on my own. You can't help me. I need you to be safe and go away. There's a lot of moments like that, but they're still working at their relationship, and I really like that it's not just safe and perfect now. They still have to work at it, which is a realistic approach to a sister relationship. I really did not like the approach they took for Kristoff's character. He's a really cool character, provides a lot of humor in both movies, and he has a song in here. But I'm not sure if it's not a big spoiler, but if you don't want to hear about it, he spends the whole movie trying to propose to Anna, but she's never catching him, or it's always the wrong moment. And it's going throughout the whole entire movie. So you really don't see him interacting much with Anna and Elsa and Olaf. He is trying to propose, and he meets other people, and they're helping him. I feel like they didn't do much with his character, and it was rather disappointing. It was a focus on Anna and Elsa. I know that, but Kristoff also did a lot in the first movie, and I want to see him do a lot in the second movie as well. My issue with the story, and I do like the story. I like the story of them trying to figure out Elsa's powers, and there's these spirits in this enchanted forest. I like the story on paper. I guess the execution of the story just did not work for me. There's a lot of build up to what are these enchanted spirits and what is Elsa's power. So that mystery throughout the movie really kept me interested, but there was a certain point in the film where it just became really rushed and they were trying to wrap up that storyline really quickly to get to the end and have it be, you know, that fun, upbeat moment that we see in Disney movies. It tries to get to that moment really quick at a certain point in the movie, and it just feels like it's completely rushed and there's really no big payoff at the end, and you feel like you're just missing something. So the execution of the story initially was set up very well and worked for most part of the film, but there's a certain point where it just became really rushed, and you could tell that the filmmakers and the writers were just trying to wrap up the story really quick and get to that end. And I felt that was a bummer because we were working towards a certain moment and you felt like you were missing key moments to that end. So like I said, I do enjoy the story more than the first Frozen movie, but the execution just did not work. So before I give you my final thoughts and score on Frozen 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Guys, this weekend, I will be ranking all 58 Disney animated studio films. I've watched every single one over the last few months, and I've watched a lot of them on Disney Plus, so I'll be ranking all of them very soon for you guys. So, Frozen 2 had some really good animation, and the relationship between Anna and Elsa was still really well realized and realistic. Olaf was great in the movie. All these little new characters, like this water horse and these earth giants, looked great, even though they didn't explore them too much. And the animation is just beautiful, but it has a really weak ending that made me think, you know, do I like this movie more than the first one? I'm not sure where it sits. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Frozen 2 a B. Thank you guys for sticking around to find out the winner for the weaponized Rick Funko Pop. I posted the contest on my Rick and Morty season 4 review, so I said stick around to Frozen 2. So we're here to give out the weaponized Rick Funko Pop to one lucky winner. So let's go over to my computer and find out who won. Alright guys, we're over here on Gleam.io, really great place to run giveaways. So we had 44 total entries, and it was one US resident will win a Funko Pop chase. There was several different ways to enter the contest. You can visit me on Facebook, Hotchka, Instagram, all that stuff. So we're going to scroll up here to winners. One winner and one winner with 4 potential users. Wow, only 4 people entered. I was wondering why there wasn't so many people. So drawing. And the winner is Imari Herrera. If that's how you pronounce it. I'm totally sorry. From St. Louis, and the action was click for a daily bonus. So I will email you and get some information, and I'll send it out your way. Thank you to everybody who had entered the contest. I'll be contacting the winner to get shipping address and everything and send it on out. Make sure to stay tuned next year for hopefully more giveaways, and once I reach 6,000 subscribers, I'll probably do a giveaway as well. So thank you guys for checking my review for Frozen 2. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about the movie. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy.